everyone. As promised, I had told you guys that I would be picking up on people who are doing excellently well on this program, so, crossing 15K steps. I know I have pinged a lot of you all, and I'm going to be making sure in the next 11 days I will be interviewing every one of you on every single day to not just recognize the efforts you've been putting in so far, but also recognize in terms of bringing you up to inspire the world around you, right? And that's exactly what we should be doing. And that is basically, it not just talks about your journey, your struggles, and you appreciating it, but it also acts as a leading path for somebody who's not been able to do that. So let me just check in if I'm live right now. I hope I am live. So yes, I think I'm perfect out here. So today I have a beautiful guest with me. Her name is Pooja Mehta. Pooja is an homemaker, somebody who has been taking care of her kids, her family, her husband, and an entire family, and still taking care of herself, and that's the most beautiful thing. I always keep telling that motherhood is a phase when the women tend to forget about herself and her life is all gone to her kids. But then when you can take care of your kids, we need to also realize at the same time we can take care of ourselves too. And that's exactly how Pooja does it. Despite taking care of all her responsibilities, without stepping out of her house, she's been able to complete 15K steps. And how she's going to be doing it is what we would be, watching today. So if you're somebody who's been watching live, please type in hashtag live. And if you're somebody who's been watching this recorded, type in hashtag recorded, and do stay here till the end to see and learn some tips from Pooja, so that the next 7 days we are rocking and breaking our milestones every single day, right? Welcome, Pooja. Welcome. And thank you so much for agreeing to come live. I know you're truly very nervous, but now that you're already there, I really want, and I'm truly excited to invite you into my community. And I'm sure your tips, the way what you're doing is really going to help everyone who's watching this live right now, right? So welcome to the live show, dear. Pooja, I would really want to know more about you. Like, what do you do? Where do you come from? Everything, basic details, I would really want to know about you.
First of all, good morning. My name is Pooja, and I'm a housewife, and I do take tuitions at home only.
Mm-hmm.
And I have two kids. One is 9 years old, and one is 5 years old.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So you take kids tuitions for kids. I think it's one
Yes,
of the most difficult job is what I feel,
yes,
because
yes, yes,
managing kids and taking care of them and making sure their studies are at par is a big responsibility to take
yes.
care of. And I'm sure you're doing an amazing job in that as well. So how did all this start, Pooja? I mean, how does your fitness journey started, and when did it
Fitness
start
journey.
basically?
Okay, fitness journey actually from childhood only I'm obese, a bit from stomach, but I'm not. I was not concerned about any diet or anything. Then after my first delivery, it was a reality check. I had gained lots of weight, like around 10 kgs or 12 kgs. I had gained that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very, looking in the mirror was a reality check. And I was like, no, now I have to lose. It's a big time because I wanted to conceive others. So, and for me also, I wanted to lose the weight.
Mm-hmm.
So then I joined a fitness institute. And then from there, I started like exercise for 6 months. It was exercise. It was only diet. Diet also, I was not introduced to any nutrition or something. Only roti, sabzi, dal. That's it. And in that, I lost around 10 kgs. And from that, I got there is something diet or something like exercise has a vast thing. And one more thing to add, my skin is very acne prone, and it was after my pregnancy, it was my face was very bad with acne. And drinking lots of water, that was the first thing, and it helped me reduce my acne a lot. Now my face is much more clear because from that day I'm drinking at least 2.5 to 3 liters of water is fixed.
Amazing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, what was the biggest challenge you faced while you were on this journey? When you're on any fitness journey, what was
Biggest
your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge was to manage kids only because after my first kid, I used to, when my husband was there at home, like in the morning, I used to go that time only because I had that time only. There was no other help. As I stay nuclear, so there was no other help. And after that, so managing that thing, because I'm not a morning person, but still I used
Right.
to wake up and I used to go. So that was a challenge for me. And then when my second child was there, that was the biggest challenge because, both of them small, managing and going everywhere was not possible. And
Absolutely. Absolutely.
last 2 years were pathetic, like online school. So morning में पूरा खाना
That
बनाओ,
really was. Yeah.
yes, घर का सब करो, and 11:30 to 1 o'clock I had to sit with my son,
Uh,
youngest son in the school. So my
right.
most of the time was occupied.
Right, right.
So that was the
Everything
biggest
seemed to
challenge
be
I
a
was
boon.
facing.
People thought that घर पे ही बैठना है क्या करना है, but that was the most toughest phase I feel because you were kind of stuck. You couldn't leave kids, you couldn't
Yes,
go
no,
out, you
no,
couldn't
no,
do anything
not
of
at
your
all.
own. So yeah, it is indeed a biggest challenge one faced was COVID. But then, how did you get to know about this challenge, Pooja? About this 10K steps, and what made you join this challenge?
I got to know through Pula.
Okay.
Through Pula, I was introduced to you, and then I was connected with you on WhatsApp.
Hmm.
Like, I
Right.
did not enroll in any of your program. Only
Yeah.
updates I used to be updated. So this was the update that took my eyes, and I was like, I have to do this.
Uh-huh.
One morning I just woke up. I saw, and I told my husband that I'm going to do this thing. This is bit of mine because walking 10K steps was a bit like I can manage.
Right.
So I was like, I used to, I was walking earlier also, but it used not to be continuous. आज वॉक
Hmm.
किया 7 days बाद वापस टाइम मिला चलो वॉक किया
Mm,
it was like
right.
that.
So the consistency was
So,
missing.
yes, consistency was missing.
Right. So what did this challenge do to you? I just want to know that. I mean, just for a feedback for my end also. I just want to know what did this challenge do to you? In what ways? Okay, it got you into the
Okay.
consistency is what I can say. But other than that, is there anything
Yes.
else that yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday only I had mentioned sugar thing.
I mean, how is it happening?
I'm managing. See, I've kept a time. It's like 5 to 6, or like 5:30 to 6:30. 7 o'clock is my time when
Uh-huh.
I'm walking.
Uh-huh.
So I've kept that time that I'm continuously straight walking in my house. My kids are also there. So I'm happy. In fact, I'm stressfully walking. I'm walking in the
Okay.
house only. And one thing is, I call my sister or I call my mother and I talk to them. So how 5K steps finished, I
Okay.
don't know. Yeah, likewise. So
So you're
it's a
basically
bit
dividing it
easy.
throughout the day? You're dividing
Yes,
it
yes,
throughout the
I'm
day?
dividing it. I'm dividing it.
Okay.
When I go down in the morning to send my kids to the till bus, so in the society only, it's like 2,000 steps are completed in the morning only.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
then other, I've decided after breakfast, I do 2,000. Then after lunch, I do 1,000, 1,500, or sometimes 2,000. So likewise, I divide. So that's easy also. And I can maximize. And 5 to 6 is my time. I walk.
Okay, 5 to 6. So in the morning, in the
Yes,
evening, and then in between, whatever you do, running behind the kid is
yes,
what
yes.
gets you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So is there any one fitness mantra you would want to talk or say to all our community members who are with us in this journey? So any particular tip you would want to share that that could help them was something I want to ask you about.
That can help is, I have recently developed is like eat and then walk, burn your calories like that. This is the thing, and one thing is mindset, which is very difficult to set. Mindset. I was like, मैं जब भी कोई fitness journey पे जाती थी ना, I was like, shit यार अभी मैं होटल में नहीं खा सकूंगी. Now I can't do this. Now I can't do that. घर पे कुछ बना है तो I can't have it. It's like that. But then I've totally shifted it for me. So I relate to this thing, and my mantra is that only that you work out and you eat. But
Okay.
the thing
I
is,
want to
but
add
the thing
something
is,
out
don't
here,
eat after
Pooja.
7 o'clock. Yes,
Don't eat after 7 o'clock. Okay. See,
7 o'clock.
this is mantra which Chaitrali followed is when she achieved her fitness goals, right?
Okay.
So that is something which you always have to remember. She lost her entire weight and she was on maintenance. That is when she had things and she burned out, because whatever additional calories she had was burned through the workouts. But when we
Okay.
are on the fitness journey, you suppose do it for 6 days. On the 7 days you go and eat a very high calorie food, it is going to ruin your entire 6 day progress, right? So
Okay.
yes, while you are on the journey, this is not the mantra which you should be following. So always when the best mindset to have is to understand what is your body's requirement and stop until you are just full. Okay, you should always eat 80% of your capacity and leave the
Capacity.
20%. I told you a
Okay.
few strategies which you can use so that you are not overeating on high calorie food. So use all those mantras to do this. But for me or for any of my clients, when they come into my community, I can tell them that you walk this journey in 2 ways. Okay, that's your choice. Some people choose
Okay.
a one way of walking it. Some people choose the second way of walking it. The thing is, when you start, you got today. You told me that you already lost 1 kg, right? 1 kg
Yes.
of weight, and that is
Yes.
you did that because you followed a protocol. You didn't have sugar. You made sure that you
No.
consistently worked out every single day and
Yes.
conquered your step. So what happens is, when you're on a journey, you have a two-way to decide. Either ठीक है, I'm going to खा पी के ऐश करके बाकी के दिन में एक दिन I'm going to make sure that I'm going to cheat. The rest of the days I'm going to make sure that I'm going to add 100%, but I'll make sure that my entire journey is going to be every single day I'm going to be sparing that 30-45 minutes to walk and burn whatever
Wow.
I have done, right? And the second way of doing this is getting started and not stopping until you achieve your goal. So first thing, when you put in a compromised efforts, you're going to get a compromised results. And if you're not having
Okay.
any timeline in place, suppose you decided कि यार पूरा साल करूंगी, पूरे एंड के साल के एंड में भी अगर हो गया ना, अगर महीने में 1-2 किलो भी हो गया ना, तो भी मेरे लिए काफी है. I don't want to sacrifice on anything. I want to normally eat everything and then keep on losing slowly weight. मुझे कोई घाई नहीं है. Yes, you can do that. You can make sure that you're following all the weeks, and one day you can decide one meal you can decide on to cheat on to, and then continue with your consistent efforts. So you're putting in compromised results, and you're accepting that compromised efforts, and you're accepting that compromised results at the end. Or what I would personally do is I would get started, do everything it takes to fix it. And once I've achieved my desired goal, I'll make sure that I make right lifestyle changes to conquer that goal and take care of it for the rest of the life. Okay,
Okay.
so the choice is yours. So it's not that while you're on the journey, Chaitrali's
You
formula would
can.
still apply. She had already lost her entire weight. She's on her
Yes.
perfect weight zone, and that 1 or 2 kgs fluctuating because of the the whatever outing she does and those things, and she's just managing and taking care of those things with the workout, additional workout, so that जो भी extra calories खाया उसको burn करो. Simple as that. So have this clarity. I just want you to have that clarity. So you need to decide what path you want to take. Whether you want to
Okay.
take a path wherein you just want to conquer it and then enjoy the rest of the life with making the right mindset changes, and managing it like Chetrali. There are so many of my clients, Sukhada, there are many of my clients who are doing it amazingly well. So manage it that way. Or then decide, okay, fine, आराम से करूंगी, and then do it your way. But make sure that you are, once you achieve that weight loss, you are never weighing that ever back again. So suppose I'm 73 kgs, so I will never be 73 kgs ever in my life. Then I
Yes.
might lose only 300-400 grams. I'm 72.5 kgs, but I'll make sure I'm never back on 72.5 ever in my life. Simply that way. So
No.
you got to
This
decide
thing
what
is.
kind of journey you want.
Yes. No. This thing is always with me. I've always lost. I've lost around 10 kgs, but then I've gained back.
That's exactly why
So
it happens.
yeah.
And
Yes.
the one thing I would ask everyone who is watching us is, you cannot have the same goal every single year on that resolution list and make a joke out of yourself. I mean, har saal 31st December, this year I'm going to make sure that I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be the fittest of ever in my life. And the next year resolution list, you'll have the same though. This year I'm going to, puri life kaise weight loss कहना है क्या आपको? Right? You got to bloody fix that for once and then have better goals in your resolution list. Okay, so this time I really want you all to promise below this. I first thing want you to do is thanks Pooja for all her inputs, for sharing and coming on live to share her experience and how she's doing everything with
Thank
our
you.
community. And also, I want you to promise that this year resolution will not have weight loss on the list. We still have 6 months, which is more than enough to take care of your fitness goals. So work on that fitness goal, and this resolution, or this year 31st resolution, will have some better goals when it comes to fitness. Maybe gaining strength, maybe running marathon, maybe having a six packs abs, whatever. Maybe making sure that you will maintain the weight which your ideal weight throughout your life, whatever it could be, but it cannot have a weight loss goal on that list. So mention that, I promise to have the best goal around my fitness coming December 2022 or 2023, but
Yes.
not weight loss. That will not be there ever in our resolution list after this year, right? So let's make that promise to ourselves. And thank you so much, Pooja, for taking our time and managing everything, to just be live for all the people in the community. I will be reaching out to everyone who will be doing more than 15K steps, and we would be going live every day at 10 o'clock. So because I have so many people whom I've spoken to, and as and when I line it up, I'll be sending across the message. So next 10 days, let's focus on how we can inspire the community. So if you want to be the source of inspiration, walk more than 15K steps, and I will be right there to pick you up and talk to you and get you live to inspire the world around you. So thank you so much for watching us, guys. Thank you so much, Pooja, for joining in and respecting
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me
my
this
purpose of starting
opportunity.
live. Yes, and I look forward to add more value. And yes, I'm seriously looking forward to see your progress. I've posted a report card uh, on our Facebook page. Please go back and celebrate your milestones, and do not compare your results. You don't know what the other person is doing to get that weight
Yes, ma'am.
loss which they are getting. So even if it is 200 grams, 500 grams, 1 kg, 2 kg, celebrate that you are not where you started, right? So that has to be celebrated and acknowledged. These small milestones, when celebrated, gives you a bigger motive to work further, right? So make
Yes,
sure,
ma'am.
even if your goal is 10 kg and you must have just lost 1 kg, but celebrate that 1 kg, not with eating junk food, but celebrate in terms of sharing it with the world and patting yourself on the back that you have conquered that 1 kg, and then you will be moving much ahead in this fitness journey. Thank you so much, guys, and you have a wonderful day ahead. Thanks, Pooja.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye bye. Yeah.
Bye.